Yeah, you can see how the rail's broken, so they'll show you the drop. So I'm sure the people were frightened enough. Where it dropped. There was a man killed up here last night. Fell off the side. That's a view of the
Like Robin, most of those killed were trapped under fallen debris. The worst case happened in Oakland on Highway 880. It was an elevated highway. Motorists underneath it were trapped when debris fell down on top of them. With us now is Doug Kopp, a rescue worker. Doug, you were on the scene, you took some video. Tell us what you saw.
Okay. Most of the vehicles on the level between the slabs have been crushed to 6 inches to 1.5 feet high. Most of the people inside would be dead. What they're doing to actually rescue here, and there's an interesting item because this is somewhat of a unique and unusual disaster in the world because of an elevated roadway being affected. So what the techniques they're actually using are being improvised, but it's very good and it's about 100% efficient.
All right, so it's amazing to think of a car smashed down to about a foot. Nobody could survive that, but they have to look just in case somebody's in an air pocket, right?
What you're looking at right now is one of the cars crushed. And so down there you don't have too much space to crawl around and check. As far as I'm concerned, the people are alive until I see a dead body that tells me they're not.
Okay. What did you see? Did you see people trapped in cars? And what exactly did you see?
Yes. You're looking at a big truck. When you're looking down the road, such as it is, and what they're doing is they're punching holes in the top directly above where cars are or vehicles are. The area where I have been involved in this particular disaster, the people have been crushed to death, and there haven't been any survivors.
The people that did get out, how did they escape? There are some survivors.
Well, okay. On the upper level, when the road stopped shaking, and the people got out of their cars and climbed down the side, it's somewhat of a miracle if you to consider. Even a young athlete would have an extremely difficult time getting down to the ground from that upper level. Mm-hmm. But apparently they did it.
Right. I mean, the survival instinct takes over in a lot of these cases, and people...
Oh, certainly. I've seen around the world a phenomenal number of
people that get out of that thing.
Super heroic situations.
All right, Doug. We thank you very much for coming in. I know you've been working hard, and it's a real terrible situation out there. Thank you very much.
Sure.
Okay. When we come back, we will have another story from Highway 880, a story of heroism, a doctor rescuing a little boy.